The snow fence and to the hollow along the woods to the start.
That's
We got time between to do that, you know?
Yeah.
And that's
3 point-to-points, one recently at Cheshire in good form. Second out of the paddock, that's Pleasant Sea with Liz McKnight in attack. He's a come from behind horse.
The red silks with the gold cross sashes mark Cabral, last year's winner, aiming for a repeat performance. That's number 12, Cabral, from Bruce Miller's stable with daughter Blythe Miller in the saddle this afternoon.
Okay, now leaving the paddock, that's number 7, the Snowflaker. Snowflaker has been a consistent hard-knocking horse, trained by the Hall of Fame trainer Mikey Smithick. Mikey won the Hunt Cup and many others. He won the Hunt Cup 6 times himself. He certainly knows how to condition one for this event. Jogging next to him, that's the flashy gray horse in the Janny colors there of Sheila Williams and her parents. That's Push and Pull. Sheila's got a fine eye for a horse. She's picked several.
One of the greats of all time in Patrick Gwathmey, galloping to the post.
They're coming online now. All clear one. All clear crew.
that's no Triskaideka.
And as they come back into sight, that's no Triskaidekaphobia, followed a half length by Cabral with Push and Pull, Dashing Fred. 2 lengths back to Von Sadek right there in the middle of the pack with Golden Lorn, Pleasant Sea, Ballybranogue, and Mike's Marauder. That's no Triskaidekaphobia leads them now into the water jump with Cabral in close pursuit. 2 lengths back to Dashing Fred with Golden Lorn right there, Push and Pull. Von Sadek sails over that way in the middle of
This is the 2 biggest fences on the course. That is no Triskaidekaphobia continuing the lead. Half length back to Cabral. 3 lengths further back to Von Sadek moving up to challenge. And that's Dashing Fred in 4th. Push and Pull on the outside of him 5th. They're all up in... That's Cabral on the inside. And here comes Von Sadek up to have a look at these 2. Cabral. Von Sadek, no Triskaidekaphobia, 4 lengths back to Push and Pull. Ballybranogue. Nick the Plumber is moving up closer on the outside, and Dashing Fred still in contention. but it's No Triskaidekaphobia jumping back into the lead. No Triskaidekaphobia by about a half length over Von Sadek as they head away from us, with Cabral now back in third, 3 lengths further back to Push and Pull. The board's lost on that one as they head out. Once again to Pocock Road.
11 fences.
That is Von Sadek now with the lead by about a half length over No Triskaidekaphobia.
Cabral is right there in third, but that's Von Sadek. The machine himself is now taken over, and he's in front. Gray horse making a run. Pleasant Sea is not out of it by a long shot. And they jump the last fence now, coming toward the Jarrettsville Pike with just 4 to go. And, oh, No Triskaidekaphobia is down. Von Sadek still in front there with Cabral.
Cabral staying close to me in hot pursuit, and Jack Fisher's right field is pushing for Pleasant Sea now, making headway on the outside. Back to Valley Renault, Nick the Plumber, and the rest of the field. It's going to be those 3 in front. Von Sadek now in front. Right on the inside, Jack Fisher.
Has opened up a length on the field with 2 to jump. It's Push and Pull, but Von Sadek is rallying back with Cabral right there in Pleasant Sea. 4 of them heading up toward the second last, but it's Push and Pull now. He's in front. Push and Pull jumps that last fence. Von Sadek on the far side. Cabral right there. Push and Pull. Pleasant Sea on the outside. It's Von Sadek. Push and Pull. Their heads apart. Push and Pull is driving away. Pleasant Sea making a big run on the outside, but Push and Pull is going to capture the My Lady's Manor. If Pleasant Sea can't catch him, he's closing. Push and Pull wins it by a length over Pleasant Sea second, with Von Sadek third, back 5 lengths to Cabral. Here comes Nick the Plumber, Dashing Fred, the Snowflaker, Ballybrennog, and Golden Lorne. And what a spectacular finish we had here in the My Lady's Manor, the 82nd running, a brilliant display.
And the owner, Mr. and Mrs. Rufus Williams.
Oh, that's right. Pushy. Good work, Pushy. Good work. Oh, yeah. Good work.
Presentation is now taking place on the wagon off the storage stand for this afternoon's My Lady's Manor point-to-point. Mr. and Mrs. Rufus Williams, daughter Sheila Williams, fiancé Jack Fisher, receiving the silver this afternoon, given in the memory of Jaden Fisher Jr. and receiving it this afternoon from his granddaughter, Miss Gay Fisher. A round of applause to the Williams and Fisher contingent this afternoon. Yet another victory.
The sport of steeplechasing has absolutely flourished in the last few years. We hardly would have envisioned the day 10 years ago that we would have to split this race. but over 25 horses entered in the John Rush Streett maiden timber race. These are for horses that haven't won a timber race under rules. Now, some of these horses have won point-to-points. Take number 8, Architecture. He's won 3 races already this year, but he's still eligible for this race because none of them have been under sanctioned rules. Ridden by Mike Elmore. Kujawak, the chestnut with the green and black colors. He looks to be a formidable contender. This afternoon he's had a couple of very good prep races at Howard County and Cheshire. At 16.
Speed still got about a 2-length advantage as they head to the 3rd over Kujawak. Architecture back 3 lengths further back in 3rd rather. Cavino jumps into 4th. Head and head with Duke Hanamoko as they head down to the water jump, but that's C Speed still with a 2-length advantage over Kujawak.
All over. Now, that's C Speed. He's heads apart now. Architecture has moved up, ranged up on the outside to take over the lead as they approach the 2 biggest fences on the course. That's Architecture. He meets it right and takes over the lead from C Speed with Kujawak 2 lengths back. Boomtown Bob Duke.
And the rest of the field, Architecture. Stands off and shoots that one. He goes way wide on that one. Out of sight here. Clear the course. Architecture has now opened up 3 lengths.
Now opened up 3 lengths. With Kujawak right there in 2nd, C Speed being rated in 3rd. Whoa! And Duke Hanamoku runs down the fence there with Boomtown Bob right there in 5th. Back to the 2 gray horses, and here comes Architecture. Jumps that cleanly with Kujawak and C Speed making up ground behind Boomtown Bob, Duke Hanamoku, Cavino, and Toite. Bit of riding on the front end there. That's Architecture battling it out with C Speed with Kujawak. Commanding this race with about a mile to run. C Speed right there on the inside to challenge Kujawak back a length. Duke Kahanamoku, Boomtown Bob. Now Covino begins to close in the gap. But it's Architecture on the front, has now opened up 3 again.
What?
Architecture going wide on the turns. Must be a bit difficult to turn here. Kahanamoku beginning to make some headway now. Boomtown Bob right there in 5th. But C Speed now has taken over the lead. Misses that one slightly. Architecture second. Kujawak back 3 lengths to Boomtown Bob with Duke Kahanamoku, and here comes Covino.
Back 3 lengths to Boomtown Bob with Duke Kahanamoku, and here comes Covino. As they head down to the hill, they've got 3 fences to go, and that's C Speed with about a 2-length advantage over Architecture. That's Kujawak back in 3rd. They head down along the road. C Speed regains his lead from Architecture, but Architecture has not given up the fight.
Duke Kahanamoku in 5th with a very sticky jump there, and they've got 2 fences to go. C Speed's got a 2-length advantage. Architecture still in second, 2 lengths before Kujawak. About 10 lengths further back to Boomtown Bob, but they're up and over the second to last, and the race is on now. It's C Speed. C Speed on the inside, Architecture on the outside, and there comes Kujawak. It's C Speed down the middle of the track. It's Architecture coming back one more time on the inside, but it's C Speed with about a 2-length advantage. Here comes Architecture one more time, creeping up on the inside. C Speed by a neck over Architecture. 3 lengths back to Kujawak, and here comes Boomtown Bob up to 4th. But that was C Speed. Had the lead over the first 2 fences, gave it up to Architecture in the middle of the course, and took it back when the real running began and held Architecture off. Quite a race between Billy Meister and J.W. Delosier, between C Speed and Architecture. C Speed by a neck, unofficially. Right there. Architecture coming back one more time on the inside, but it's C Speed with about a 2-length advantage. Here comes Architecture one more time, creeping up on the inside. C Speed by a neck over Architecture. 3 lengths back to Kujawak, and here comes Boomtown Bob up for 4th. But that was C Speed. Once again, a very fast time
by C Speed. The ground is perfect, and the times are reflecting it. And now, if you'll take a quick look at the judges' stand, we're making a presentation here. Dr. John R.S. Fisher making the presentation to the winning owners with Beverly Salter is the winning owner, and the members of the BFD racing team. That's Dick Moore from Gaylord Brooks Realty presenting the trophy. And a big round of applause here for the winner of today's John Rush Streett Memorial First Division.
of the John Rush Street Memorial. First horse out of the paddock this afternoon, number 12, Charles Fenwick's Saratoga Slew with son Bruce Fenwick up. Bruce, one of the veteran riders on this circuit.
That's right.
Number 1, Our Misfire, the second horse out of the paddock with young John Haddam on this afternoon.
Next in the orange colors, a good-looking chestnut horse is Peniscal. Peniscal has had more racing experience than any of these horses combined. He's won a number of good races competitively all across the country. He's a winner at Saratoga. He's run in Stakes Company all along, and all of a sudden, now he gets to run in Maiden Company again, trying a new... Okay, I'll tell you.
As they come back in view, that's Alpha Buck with a 4-length advantage over
Our Misfire.
Our Misfire. Mystics Hill on the inside is third, jumps into third. Gesticulate fourth. Keep Out.
Tingle's Image.
Tingle's Image about a half length further back. Then it becomes
Snowmaker,
Peniscal.
And Caustic Response.
Caustic Response and Ninoa as they head down. But that's Alpha Buck opening up a 10-length advantage. Alpha Buck, 10 lengths over. Saratoga Slew now opening up a bit of an advantage. Saratoga Slew as they come up to the 7th has opened up a 3-length advantage over Alpha Buck. 5 lengths further back to Our Misfire. Gesticulate. Mystics Hill. Ninoa. Keep Out.
That's right, please clear the course boards that are coming for you. And they both
Saratoga Slew has still got a 5-length advantage. That's Saratoga Slew with the lead. Alpha Buck still 3 lengths further back in second. Ninawa is wound up from way in the back of the pack to be challenging in third as they jump before the wire.
Snowmaker fourth.
Snowmaker is also making a bit of a move. That's Keep Out, Gesticulate, Mystics Hill, Tingle's Image, Our Misfire, Penascal.
Saratoga Slough now continues to dominate this field. Alpha Buck is now pulling up, and Saratoga Slough leads this field. Ninawa is second, closing ground on him. That's Snowmaker back there in third with Keep Out fourth. Gesticulate fifth. Mystic Hill and Penascal now beginning to make headway.
Penascal moving on the outside. Here they come.
Saratoga Slough. Penascal right there with Gesticulate. Back 2 more lengths to Tingle's Image, but back to the front end. It's Saratoga Slough and Bruce going for the big ones. Ninawa takes out a rail there. Snowmaker in third. Keep Out misses that one slightly.
Snowmaker in third. Keep Out that second slightly. Penascal is in fourth. Back to Gesticulate. And Tingle's Image is here coming. It's Bruce Fenwick on Saratoga Slough. Alex Streett on Ninawa. And Snowmaker. It is the
Snowmaker not making much headway, and the rest of the field. As they head up now, 2 fences to jump. Saratoga Slough on the far side. Alex Gordon Watson looks like he gets the inside of him on that one, and they're coming to the second last. J.W. Delosier is trying to wind up Snowmaker. Is he going to get it? But it's Bruce Fenwick on the near side. Ninawa on the far side. Snowmaker right there, and here comes Penascal to challenge.
Caustic Response.
Caustic Response right there too. Ninawa jumps this one in front, but Snowmaker's running. Bruce Fenwick unseated over the last on Saratoga Slough, and down the stretch they come. It's Ninawa drawing away by a length and a half. J.W. Delosier's trying to get there on Snowmaker. It's going to be 2 near misses for J.W. Ninawa, the unofficial winner. Snowmaker in second. Number 9, Caustic Response is third. Gesticulate is fourth. Penascal is fifth. And Tingle's Image is sixth.
There's a loose horse out.
There's a loose horse on the course, please.
Caustic Response right there too. Ninawa jumps up in front, but Snowmaker's running. Bruce Fenwick unseated over the line on Saratoga Slough, and down the stretch they come. It's Ninawa drawing away by a length and a half. J.W. Delosier's trying to get there on Snowmaker. It's going to be 2 near misses for J.W. Ninawa, the unofficial winner. Snowmaker in second. Number 9, Caustic Response was unseated from Saratoga Slough, the early leader.
Owner, trainer, rider, Alex Gordon Watson. A brilliant performance on the young horse Ninawa, the horse to watch for the future. Congratulations.
Horses and riders have returned back safely to the barn. We didn't have any injuries here today, which we're always thrilled about. We had some of the fastest, most competitive timber racing that we've ever had. Actually, it was the fastest time ever recorded by the Manor. So Joe Gillette signing off, thanking you all for joining us and hoping that you'll come again next year to My Lady's Manor to benefit from the area.